Woo!
I'm Michael.
I'm Melissa.
And we are a close-knit family. It is Monday, October 6th, 2019. This is Season 2, Episode 17. We are a knitcast coming to you from Armstrong in the North Okanagan region of British Columbia, Canada, following my adventures as a newer knitter.
Oh,
Melissa's adventures as a new knitter, and our ongoing yarn and knitting addiction. The skies above Armstrong. It's been wet, cold,
Windy.
windy. Today particularly has been very windy.
Driving out tonight was
I can imagine that was an adventure.
There was some lovely truck tipping.
Oh, good,
pushing,
yes.
It was not a good time.
Yes. Well.
There you go. But at least we got home from Knit City without any snow,
Yes.
so that was nice.
And since we've been neglecting it for so long, don't forget about our temperature scarf along that Mom and I have both fallen off, but it is still ongoing on our Ravelry group.
So you have a...
I have a thing?
There you go.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Okay,
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this you'll notice I had to get a better thing. So my tendonitis, it's not really a happy thing for me. And it doesn't actually hurt when I knit.
But then it's when you do other things.
But then when I do other things and then I go, ah! And it catches, my breath catches. And, and I was washing my hair and it was like, oh, this hurts.
Mm-hmm.
So I am taking...
Are you really actually going to do it?
I have to.
You have to.
I have to. So I'm taking a knitting hiatus.
Yeah. And Jude is here too. And,
maybe we'll get her to shut up by...
Well, why'd you do that? Now she's going to want to come back in.
It's okay. We don't have to listen to it.
I'm going to get yelled at when I leave because you guys let her out.
Well, Dad will get home and he'll let her in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
Yeah.
You two spent the last weekend at Knit City.
Yes.
And just an aside, I may have mentioned a little while ago that there was a board game convention in Vancouver that I wanted to go to. It took me until last Wednesday to realize that was also this weekend. So I probably couldn't have gone anyway.
And you know what? My 35th high school reunion was also this weekend in Vancouver.
Oh, okay.
All of the things.
I did not go.
Okay.
No, I did not go.
Okay.
But
so,
yes.
Knit City.
Mm-hmm.
I see your first note on that is hotel.
Better. Well, yeah, so Melissa, you guys heard about the Hotel from Hell from our last trip.
Right, from your last trip, yeah.
And Melissa, shortly after we got in and got we're throwing our stuff around the room, as you do when you get to a hotel room, and Melissa said...
It's not gross and I'm not looking for bed bugs.
And I'm not afraid to touch anything.
And I'm not afraid to touch anything.
It was such a relief. It was such a relief. I
mean,
I knew it was going to... We stayed at the Atrium, which is just like a 5-minute walk to
the... It's the closest hotel to Knit City.
Yeah.
It's a very nice building. Very nice hotel.
It's cool. Yeah, it's funky. I like it.
Yeah. It's not... Anyway, yes, it's a lovely hotel.
Yeah.
We were on the side of the building this time that's on Hastings. So it was a little bit louder.
Yep.
But
It paused.
that was nice. It's good.
It caught up. Look.
Okay.
Okay, Melissa's learning how this works.
Learning that the camera's up there, but we are down there.
Yeah. And all that stuff. That was really good. And we were lucky driving into town, I guess. So I had to get a air pump for an air mattress to my brother. My husband bought my brother an air pump.
Okay, because the motorcycling duo.
Something. They gave it to some... Anyway.
The story was kind of funky.
Yeah. So I had to get an air pump to my brother. So as we were leaving, it was like, hey, Melissa and I are coming down and we're going to be here for the weekend and I have an air pump for you. And to which he replied, well, it's my daughter,
Melanie,
my niece,
my cousin.
It's his 25th birthday today. And we're having ribs for dinner, and come on over. So that was like,
Dude, that was some good timing. That was on the Friday?
on Friday.
Nice.
Sorry. Me and Melanie figured out that I hadn't been in Vancouver for her birthday since she was 7 and I was 6 for the Shania Twain concert.
There you go.
So that was kind of just a...
And that was probably the only time you'd ever been in Vancouver for her birthday before.
Yeah, so I've only been there twice. And the first one was for a Shania Twain concert.
So there you go. That was, anyway, that was really nice because I got to see, we got to see members of our family that we haven't seen for quite a while, and that was really cool.
Nice.
So we kind of ate and ran,
Yeah.
and
I ate zucchini cake.
okay, Melissa doesn't do vegetables
Melissa
or fruit.
doesn't. That is actually quite impressive.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
But shortly after she found out it had zucchini in it, she decided she didn't like it anymore.
No, that's not what happened at all.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But on the way down from here to there, we had to. Melissa had some concert tickets that she just had to have.
Did she?
And so she was, in the car doing the
Yeah.
thing.
Refreshing the page over and over and over again.
And then it died. She couldn't get back onto, and then, so anyway, we were in Falkland, which is about half an hour from here.
Okay, I don't know why I was picturing you in like Merritt, driving to
No.
Merritt doing this.
Nope.
No.
Falkland.
No, we had barely really left
Barely
the house.
left and your phone
house.
died.
And,
Well, it didn't die.
It was
like
the,
not.
the page wouldn't look, I mean, essentially,
Oh, you were out of service.
no.
No.
Okay.
Essentially, I'm thinking that what happened is it's just that website all of a sudden got, boom, overloaded.
Right, yeah.
And
Billie Eilish tickets.
Yes.
no idea. Anyway, so we pulled over on the side of the highway because there was much stress and
I was not happy.
life-ending,
I specifically budgeted for these tickets.
yeah, life-ending stress going on. So I said, well, how about we pull over? You've got signal. Let's just make sure that doesn't become part of the problem.
Wow, okay.
So we pulled over on the side of the highway, and it was 45, 50 minutes-ish that we were parked on the side of the highway while Melissa tried to get her tickets.
I didn't.
In the end, she did not get the tickets for Vancouver.
Nope, I got tickets to go to Tacoma.
So now she has to get her passport
Oh.
and figure out how to get to Tacoma.
That's okay, I know people in Tacoma.
Yeah, but you still have to get there.
I know. That's fine.
Anyway.
Okay,
So
well,
that was fun. Here we are, like, we're going to Knit City. No, we're not. We're parked on the side of the highway.
side of the highway buying concert tickets.
Worth it!
Buying concert tickets.
Eilish.
You know, Billie Eilish has some good music. I'm not that excited about it though. Anyway,
I have no idea who Billie Eilish is. So yeah, so we did that, which everyone. Well, okay, we got to the hotel.
got to the hotel.
We get sort of settled, and then I said,
Yeah.
okay,
Spread over the hotel room.
I
Like,
want to go
actually,
downstairs and do some knitting because you knit in the lobby, meet people.
Yeah.
So we go down and we're sitting in the lobby, and I'm like, okay, Melissa, you gonna knit? And she said, well, I would, but, and she pulls up, and we didn't get pictures of it. There were 2 absolute rat nests of yarn.
Oh no! did your
This
balls fall apart?
I didn't have balls.
Okay.
She didn't have balls.
Oh,
She had 2
rat nests. Okay.
Which is why there was no progress on the baby blanket.
But you
Okay.
never said that
You never-
before. You
I-
just kept saying, no, I'm not knitting. Anyway, so I spent the
Never
first
fixed it.
hour or so
I love you, Mommy.
sorting out one of the balls of yarn, and then the other one, I was trying to find, well, A, I couldn't find the end, and then B, I also couldn't find a place where it was caught. Like I was just pulling off yarn and
Right.
it was coming off just fine. So I said, okay, keep using this one until you actually have a problem with it.
Right.
And here's the other one I fixed. And I can't tell you how much it hurts to wind a ball of yarn
I can
and
only
to have to
imagine.
hold on to it when you have tendonitis. So I was not really in my happy place. But we ended up joining some other knitters there.
Yeah.
Because I was sitting, well, karaoke was going on in the bar.
Oh, okay.
Good.
There were some
There's
good
a-
moments, there were some bad moments.
There's a bar at the atrium?
Yeah, it's right down, like, you know where breakfast is?
Yeah.
Right through there is the press box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, oh, and Jude's joined us.
Yep.
So, yeah, so I was, as I do, when I knew the words, singing at the top of my lungs.
Mm-hmm.
It's a family thing.
And then, some of the other girls sitting, who were across the lobby were also singing at the top of their lungs. And so I was knitting, or we were sitting, I don't know, I hadn't got my knitting yet. I was still winding.
Yep.
And I would hear them talking about things, and I was, nodding, I'm listening in, nodding, and then they'd say something, and I'd laugh at whatever it was, and they'd kind of look over at me, and
Yeah.
So anyway, eventually, when I finally did get to do my own knitting, I pulled it out, and I went over, and I said, so I'm going to move over closer so I can eavesdrop from a
Yeah.
closer proximity. And anyway, we ended up joining them, and that was, so we sat there and we were knitting sort of with a group. I don't know, what were there, 6 or 8 or so?
Well, the drunk guy figured there was 12 of us.
That's right, but he was very drunk.
And his
But
friend
his
who was
friend,
taller and
his
better
friend who
and single.
was taller and better and single
12 of us and one of him or something was the...
was ready for any one of us.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
And did we know his pin for his debit
Oh yeah,
card?
did we know his pin for his debit? Yeah, that was.
That man is very drunk.
Yes.
He
That's,
was. He
yeah.
was very.
He was
very
kind of a highlight
drunk.
for me, though. He was funny.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, so we've been there for about 15 minutes, and Melissa leaned over,
And I said to Mom, I said, I get it.
and I said, "What?"
The knitting thing.
The knitting thing. She
The
had
whole, like, the thing. The thing. I don't...
sitting, I guess, sitting around and with other people and knitting.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm finding I'm not as much into the I'm going to sit at home and knit.
Yes.
I like the I'm going to go with other people and we're going to sit together and chit-chat and
Yep.
knit
Yeah,
and laugh and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
So that was quite an epiphany because Melissa's wanted to knit, and we know, if you've been following along,
Because I had yarn barf.
you already know the story of the
Baby blanket.
baby blanket.
Yeah.
So, you were doing pretty good there, and then you got yarn barf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but now she got it. So it's kind of one of those, and the rest is history. Because, of course, the next day we went to Knit City.
Yeah. To the marketplace in
And
that city.
all the pretty yarn,
Ideas.
all the pretty things you can make
Yeah,
with yarn.
yeah.
All of the ideas.
Uh-huh.
All of it was, yeah. So Melissa was wearing my the basket weave, my pattern, the sweater
Yes.
that I've been designing.
Yes.
That it's this close to
Should-
coming out.
Should we put up one of the pictures of Melissa wearing it? And like for one of the modeling photos?
Right there.
The ones that Camellia took?
Okay.
Sure, there it is.
I think it already happened.
I think it went by already.
I put it there.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank
I
you.
did it.
Thanks, Melissa.
Yeah.
I wanted to play with the magic thingy.
Okay, so
Oh, no, I have to
yeah.
find something to put there.
So
anyway.
we walked into the breakfast room and just like right away,
Strangers were touching me.
what yarn is that?
Mm,
Where can I get that pattern?
Oh, just-
I love the way it
just in the breakfast room.
like we hadn't even sat down.
Yep.
Decent.
Where can I get
Yep.
the pattern? And guess who left all her business cards at home?
It's okay, I told people.
Because that's what you do when you're hoping to promote something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You leave all
Yeah.
your business cards at home. So anyway, the way it fits, it looks tailored. Oh, there were wonderful comments, but that went on throughout the day, which was really, really nice. So there was a lot of, find me on Ravelry, Close Knit Family. If you find the YouTube, you'll find, and Instagram, and taking pictures of our bags because it's like Close Knit Family.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was really encouraging because
There's a lot of strangers with pictures of me now.
Yeah.
It's nice, like when your friends say, "Yeah, that's nice." Yeah, good luck with that.
But when
strangers are making a point of
I
asking
couldn't
about
go
it and
anywhere.
stuff, and
That first day,
yeah,
I couldn't go anywhere without someone, eyeing me up.
where
Yeah.
can I get
And
that
touching me
pattern?
and things.
Yeah. So that was super nice. So
Social anxiety inducing.
I'm really hoping, so the pattern has gone back to the tech editor, I think, for the last time. So now I'm trying to figure out a few more things for getting it on Ravelry, and then we'll be launching that. So I'm really crossing my fingers that we're less than a week away from that. And Joelle finished. She was test knitting.
Right, yes. Yes, how'd that go?
So she
we're test knitters.
well, I say she finished.
Okay.
She's done all the parts of the pattern.
Okay.
And she completed it as it was written, and that was before a lot of the editing has been done.
Yes.
So the sweater works.
Yeah.
You can get from point A to point B with the sweater. But she has developed, I hope I'm allowed to say this. Anyway, Joelle can't knit anymore for a little while.
Oh no.
So I think she said she's short a sleeve.
Okay.
But she's done all the parts and it worked.
Right. Okay.
Thank you, Joelle!
Thanks, Joelle. Thank you.
Yay!
So that was nice. And while I'm on it, hi
Hi,
Hi,
Barb!
Barb.
Barb is one of our
Fans.
watchers, and I was
Pointed us
walking along, and I don't know what I heard. I don't know if I heard a Sue or if I just heard from the podcast, but I heard something.
I don't remember.
I heard something that made me turn around, and she was like,
I know you from the podcast, yeah.
Oh, nice.
So Barb,
Oh.
Barb watches
Well,
us, and so
hi, Barb.
I said, Barb, have you said hi to us? And she said, no. I said, say hi to us. And so you say hey, then we'll say hey.
Hi.
So yeah. So that was
Yes. I see you have a couple other names written down there.
well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then of course there was much buying stuff at Knit City,
There
which
was.
will come into your inquisitions.
Okay.
We don't want to get too much into that. But yes, we did meet Agnes from Iceland.
Yes,
She's a sweetheart.
I love it.
Hi, Agnes.
Hi, Agnes.
She was very well, she was stalking us, or we were stalking her.
We saw her everywhere.
On Sunday, it was like, whoa, there you are again.
Everywhere. She was great, though. I really liked her.
Yes, she was.
super
Her attitude was so positive and
That's
great.
good.
And another one with an amazing attitude was Melinda.
Hi, Melinda.
Hi, Melinda.
And holy crap! So we will be putting together, like we did last year. We'll have a Knit City video.
Yeah.
That will kind of capture a lot of this stuff. And when and you'll see, Melinda had made quite a haul and came and it kind of barked out on
It did.
As you do in the lobby at the end
in the
of
lobby,
day.
and so I got a good sort of shot of all her stuff.
Yeah.
And another one, what an great attitude!
She's so
That's
so
good.
much fun.
I'm
So
glad.
much fun.
I'm glad you found such positivity.
Yeah. So we were knitting in the lobby with Sarah from Riv Creative.
Ooh.
And
Jude, stop scratching the...
with
We have another chair.
girls from Knox Mountain Knits.
Yes. Oh, my button.
I have
And
Well, button that you gave me. Yes.
yes, I gave Michael.
Uh-oh.
Knox Mountain Nets.
Oh, there's more of that coming. There's more where that came from.
Yeah, still.
Yeah. Anyway, we had a great time.
Yes,
That's good.
everybody was wonderful.
We certainly enjoyed sitting with the girls, and
I made friends.
You made friends.
I did.
You made
Yeah.
friends.
I made friends.
I'm glad.
and then as we were leaving on
Sunday.
Sunday, we drove out of the parking lot, and we're driving down this back alley in East Vancouver. And a number of they've just done like a biker Christmas toy run thing. So there's these bikers all sort of parked at the end of the alley, and this guy comes over and he's like, "Hey, ma'am," and I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You got a flat tire."
Do you?
It was flat.
Oh no.
Like I should not
That's
have
more.
driven on it, but I drove.
Right.
I just had to get around
That's
the
okay.
block, and
Dang.
then we got some air in it. There was a nice gentleman at the air thing. It was pay for me air, but he'd paid already, so he filled our air for us.
Oh,
I could have filled my own air,
Yeah.
but it
I
was
could
very
have done
nice
it.
of him to do that.
very nice.
Yeah. And tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, I'm gonna throw this out here. It's probably tonight by the time you guys are actually seeing this. but
Okay, Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
We're gonna spend with Arna and Carlos.
Yeah.
Not me.
Just
Not you,
like 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
How exciting is that?
Is it too? Well, yeah, I guess it would be.
Yeah, it's about 2 bucks.
If you don't know who Arna and Carlos are, because apparently I heard people say, I don't know who they are. I don't care.
Yeah.
But if you don't know who Arna and Carlos are, they are knitting rock stars
Mm-hmm.
from Norway.
Mm-hmm.
And they do a lot of designing for Rowan, as well as designing in their own right. And they're just an adorable couple of gentlemen who are
Yeah.
coming. And then the next 2 days, they've got classes. So then I'll be taking a twined knitting, a Norwegian twined knitting class.
Nice. I'm just going to the lecture,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the other exciting news, if you're not like completely blown away already,
So much.
So many things.
you guys just want to see what we bought at Knit City.
Yeah. I mean, they do.
But the other
but
exciting
you gotta
news
know.
is we've booked our accommodations to go to Shetland Wool Week next year.
Woo!
So,
Yay! I didn't get a high five.
okay. So yes, my husband and I will be we're doing it.
Yay!
Yay!
We're going to Shetland Wool Week next year. I got something funny going on with my
Me and
hair.
Michael go to Knit City.
And these guys will go to Knit City and
That's
represent.
the condition is that we two are going to Knit City.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Hey!
Probably other stuff, but really, it's time for.
It is time for Yarnquisitions. And no, I will not just be saying this has been Yarnquisitions. 'Cause
No.
Oh my goodness, sitting just off shot over there,
And under the table.
and under the table.
Okay.
It's me!
So.
So, where do
Oh
we
my
begin?
gosh.
Can we do his first?
I can't remember where this was from.
Oh no!
Oh, it was that really nice, really pretty girl. It was that super, super pretty lady.
I got her card so that I would be able to talk
I mean, I
about
wasn't
her.
there,
I
so-
said
I don't know why I'm looking
I said
at
I
you
have to it was the Cozy Knitter.
Oh, the Cozy Knitter.
It was the Cozy Knitter.
Oh.
There you go, Cozy Knitter.
Okay, the Cozy Knitter.
Cozy Knitter.
Check out that skein of yarn.
Ooh. It's like a burrito of yarn.
Okay, so this is an Advent sock
Cute, right?
yarn. So I'm not allowed to open it until December 1st.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do what I always do, which is break it into 2 balls.
Yes.
And then knit a stripe a day
Interesting.
to knit socks.
Interesting.
So that came from the Cozy Knitter.
Yeah.
Cute.
And we went to Mike's favorite,
So excited.
Standard Nerds Black Cat yarns.
Black Cat custom
I
yarn.
love that you just did that.
And
Well, they are.
I
They
looked
are.
up and I saw this cool
Oh, it
bag.
is so nice. You
And
told-
I was like, you know, I'm gonna get Mike that bag because I think Mike would really like that. And he really likes Black Cat yarns, and it's
Yes.
hard to buy yarn for someone else and
Yeah.
all that. So I was like, can I buy one of those bags? And they said, well, yes, you can. Or because they were all up there, they're all stuffed, or they're grab bags. So they have 2 skeins of mystery yarn, one of a kind or whatever, and possibly other things. And I said, that's perfect because then I can get Mike yarn. I'm not responsible for what I picked. And we can all find out what Mike got together.
When you told me you got me a bag from Black Cat Yarn, I don't know why I was expecting like a paper bag with
Oh.
just yarn in it, but no, this is very nice. Thank you so much for getting
You're
me
welcome.
this. Alrighty, shall we now find out what I got?
What did he get? We
What
haven't.
did
We don't know. We did
I'm
not look.
looking at it. I'm not looking at it. Is that's more Stormwind? Stormwind is my favorite. Is the colorway that I got from them last year. Stormwind, named after the city of Stormwind from World of Warcraft, in a lace weight, 50% merino, 50% silk.
Nice.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's got silk in it.
It's got silk
Nice. Okay, what else did you?
in a lace weight.
Oh, that's
Okay,
lovely.
that one's feeling a little bit more like wool, just plain wool.
Silkarina.
The Deadpool colorway.
Oh, well, that's all right.
And you know, it's funny that we got these two
Is it got
because
sparkle? It's sparkly.
it sparkles in their Blingtron
this feels
400
amazing.
fingering weight, 84 SW merino,
Superwash.
superwash merino, 16% silver stellina.
This is 50-50
Yes.
wool and
And
silk.
so I find it kind of funny that these are the 2 yarns that I got, because last year in this city I got the Stormwind colorway. Stormwind being the name of a city in World of Warcraft. And I asked them, okay, so you have Stormwind, do you have Orgrimmar, which is another city in World of Warcraft? And they said, well, no, but we do have this Deadpool colorway that kind of matches.
But you didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
Okay.
And, there's
there's something
a Black Cat. Oh, it's just a note on the quality of the yarns
Okay.
that these are may not be fully up. The skeins themselves may not be fully up to snuff, but that's okay because
They're seconds or one of a kinds.
seconds is the note is what
Yeah.
they call it here.
So cool. There you go.
Yeah, and a very nice bag from Black Cat Yarns.
Yay!
Actually, yeah, and last year I got their Stormwind colorway, and also Mom still doesn't know why I got this, but I got an enamel pin from them, which is now proudly displayed on my close-knit family canvas bag. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, you guys
That's
do
cool.
one.
Okay,
It's like Christmas.
I got-
Opening presents at church.
I got
we
many things.
We got
We got
balls.
You got balls, you
We
said.
got furry balls. These
So
came
I
from the
got-
Elizabeth Fry Society of Vancouver. What?
I got this one for me from
Ooh.
Richard
DeVries.
DeVries.
What is-
I had walked into the booth
Mhm.
and went like straight headlong into Radard onto a Tiffany blue kind of
Mhm.
A minty green
minty
kind
green
of.
Tiffany blue
Okay.
kind of a. And then I was chit chatting with the lady in the booth, and she, I told her that that was my color, that and purple, and she said, "Well, have you seen this one?" And I was just
You were in love.
beside myself.
Yeah.
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 So this one, what's it called?
So it's
I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Make a Statement. I think. Yeah, Make a Statement from Richard DeVries.
and it's a Oh, la la la. 80/20 merino nylon fingering weight sock yarn. So 366 meters, 400 yard, 110 grams, 360. So it's a heavier sock yarn.
Yeah,
Here, put that back in.
get you some nice heavy socks.
Okay, here, let me show you how. So you gotta like
You gotta be.
you gotta do it, or you're gonna lose your ball bands.
You gotta be not afraid to
What's the
handle
ball
your
band?
balls. That's the ball band that Mom just put back in the ball.
You don't want to lose your ball band.
Oh, the label.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
the ball band.
All right, my turn.
Your turn.
So,
Ooh.
we went to Crafty Jack's boutique,
Nice.
and I picked up this beautiful colorway
Mm-hmm.
called River's Edge, and this is in they're tough and tender, fingering weight. So it's a Targhee nylon, and I've never knit with Targhee.
Targhee.
And they it's a sheep breed.
Okay.
And they had some swatches knit up there, and it felt really like hard wearing.
Okay.
Like it felt
Durable?
durable. Thank you. And I thought, I need to make my husband another pair of socks.
Oh.
So I figured I would try out the Targhee and find out how I feel about Targhee.
And how do you feel? And okay, well, yeah,
I
was about to. Yeah, that was a weird question to ask, but
I
yeah.
won't know. So yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay, so
Interesting.
they're calling it superwash.
Okay.
But they're
There's
quite
no-
specific about hand wash in cool water.
Huh.
So, and then over here it says like superwash quality.
Maybe it's not superwash. Maybe we get in contact with them and be like, "Yo, what the
No,
heck?"
we're just gonna give her.
Okay.
See what happens.
Just give her.
Yes,
Give it a
that's
there,
this is a really nice. I think it, and it's not gonna micro stripe. It is gonna. And she was explaining to me too about how she dyes. So she does she layers the color.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll have the skein, laid out in her dye pan,
Yep.
and she'll do a color,
Yep.
and then she manipulates the skein,
Okay.
and then layers the next color on, and then manipulates the skein and layers the next color on.
Okay.
So you don't get that that pooling.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to try this out. So that's Crafty Jack's Boutique.
Nice.
Eclectic creations made with love. And they gave us,
They gave you.
well, they had little happy sayings.
Oh, mine's in the bottom somewhere.
Okay,
I don't know where mine is.
I don't know where mine is either. Anyway, they had lovely happy sayings for us. So that was good. That was good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, sorry. So now I'm going to dig back in here and, because we don't like, okay. And so I picked this up from Riv Creative
Okay.
for Michael. So this
Oh.
is a row counter
Oh.
that can hang on anywhere on his project.
That is going to be so useful.
It can hang on your needle,
Yeah.
or you can attach it to your project.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Very nice. Thank you very much.
I got that thing. Okay, it's your turn.
Yeah, which bag did I put them? There they are. So, Mother from, it says Sleepy Sheep Workshop, but I think it also came from Black Cat, their booth.
Yes.
So this is from the Black Cat booth, but it's Sleepy Sheep
Yes.
Workshop.
Yeah.
Yes.
My dice stitch markers were the same deal.
Yeah.
I got them at the Black Cat
Yeah.
booth. But yeah.
But they are rainbow,
Penis says.
penis eye, peni, stitch markers,
Nice.
which make me very happy.
So many,
So
many, but we're gonna leave them alone.
Yeah.
yeah.
So Mom got me those, and I kind of walked over right as she was paying for them, and I kind of did, ooh, rainbow dicks.
Yeah.
And then Mom said, oh, and handed them to me because I think I wasn't supposed to see them, but I did.
Well, she's going to need stitch markers now that she's knitting.
Yeah.
So what better than rainbow dick?
Rainbow penises.
Cheers.
Peni. Pinos.
So yeah, that happened. Okay, so that's okay. So it's back to me.
Because I didn't get anything.
All right. And so my friend asked me to pick up an enamel pin for her daughter who collects pins. So I picked this guy up at the Ginger Snap booth. He's just a little kitty cat with a donut.
Was it Pusheen?
I think it's supposed to be Pusheen, yeah.
Oh, I wonder if they got the rights to Pusheen.
So I got that for my friend Taylor, and then later on I came across this from the Bukau booth, and I thought, well, if I'm getting Taylor one, I should really get Taylor's mom one too. So I saw this and I thought that was pretty cute, so I got that for my friend Brienne.
Nice.
Yeah, your turn.
Okay, my bag.
I mean, I could keep going, but
Your bag?
So my guinea pig bag.
Ooh.
My project bag. I forget the booth.
It'll come to us. Oh, I got the map here. We'll look.
But it says guinea pigs making the world a better place, one lettuce leaf at a time. I got it because we had guinea poopers and I thoroughly missed them
Yeah.
ever so much. So I wanted my little guinea pig from. It started with an F.
Firefly?
No, not Firefly. No.
Yeah, Firefly.
Was it Firefly?
Firefly notes.
Okay.
Firefly notes.
Okay, Firefly notes.
Firefly notes.
Firefly notes.
My little.
Firefly notes.
Firefly notes.
And I picked up, I think I got that for you last year from them.
I got
Okay.
many pins as well.
Yes,
So-
many pins.
Yeah.
Country Girls, Cozy Up, Noxie.
Okay.
Yep.
So we got, yes. So we got, we were given pins from, yeah, Cozy Up Knits.
Mm-hmm.
Gave us pins.
Mm-hmm. I guess we need
So-
to get pins.
That's for you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, for all our fans, Barb. Actually, it was funny because we were walking through and I heard Melissa stop me. She's going, "Mom, Mom!" And I'm like, "Turn around, what?" And I get so Jamie had seen me.
Yes. You!
So Jamie saw me. She says, "I know her. That's Sue."
And I went, Mom, 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 Mommy, Mom, Mama.
I'm like, "What?"
Just like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So Jamie stopped us because she wanted to get a picture with us.
Yeah. Well, what was it last year? It was Sue!
It was,
Or yeah.
"I know you."
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah. So then we also got some buttons from Knox Mountain. So they've got their hashtag Noxie button.
They're really close to me, so I'm gonna
I
connect
can't-
with them. Knox Mountain Knit Co.
Anyway, hashtag Noxie and the Knox Mountain Knit.
Nice.
Somewhere in there.
Yep.
Little bun. And then my good friend asked me if I would get her a Grocery Girls pin because she couldn't go, and so I accosted Tracy as they were headed out, and I picked up Grocery Girl
Nice.
pin
Nice.
I got one too.
for my friend
Nice.
and me. So yeah, Tracy was super gracious because I was sitting in the knitting area and I was knitting,
Yep.
and
As you do.
I saw Jody go by and I went, "Oh," because that was sort of the one thing that I really felt I had to do was get that pin, and I
Right.
don't need to get into that. And so I was like, "Oh, ladies," and then they kept going and I'm like, "Tracy," like this, and she's like, "Oh, we're just stepping outside," and I was like, "Ah," and then she said, "Are you staying here? We'll come back," right?
Aww.
And because I looked like I probably looked like I was in pain because I just really needed to get that for my friend.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Are you gonna be okay?" I was like, "Man, I wish I didn't wear my emotions like
Yeah.
all over me because I get misread so much." But anyway, so it was a while, and then I was like, "Oh, she's probably not coming back. Oh well, whatever. She's probably not coming back." But they totally did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought that was so sweet
Indeed.
because they sure as heck didn't have to.
Yeah.
Right? And I said, no, you go. You need your time. You know. So, yeah. Anyway. All right. So, while we're on, little notions and things, I also picked up from Riv Creative this little stitch marker or progress keeper. And it's going to be hard to read because it's silver, but it says, "Will trade husband for yarn."
I saw it and said, "Mom, we'll trade husband for yarn."
And I said, I need that.
In
all honesty, though, I wouldn't. Yeah.
that's
But
pretty great.
this is the one, I'm pretty sure Sarah said that this is like exclusive to her. You can't get that saying from anywhere else. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. And then I noticed that she was wearing a stitch marker necklace. And so I said, "Do you have stitch marker necklaces?" So I needed really big stitch markers.
Ah.
So, and last year I picked up some of her square and round little stitch
Right,
markers.
yes, those ones.
And I need big, I've been using my ring as a stitch marker on those big needles.
Okay.
So now I have some nice big stitch markers, but I also have a necklace.
Nice.
So that's great. And she had the Hiya little skizzers.
I thought that was a dick marker for you.
No, it's not a dick marker. So these little scissors.
Ah.
Look at them, aren't they cute?
Oh, they're so tiny.
But they're super sharp. They're really good.
Ah.
So you can take these on planes and
Yep.
What shape did you get?
that looks like some sort of a
It's a cat.
cosmic kitty cat.
Kitty cat.
Yeah.
Woody too.
Oh, it is.
Oh, they're all the same.
No, there were some there that were dogs.
Oh, okay.
That's why those are called the kitty snaps.
You're so smart. I don't like it when you guys show me up. Okay. So then so I also picked up, or if you got more,
I do.
okay, you go.
Okay. So
There's more?
this was. I have a story that I haven't even told you yet.
Okay.
Okay, everyone.
Okay. So
Make it quick.
what was
We don't have all
supposed to
day.
be yarn for other people to knit
Yes.
has now become things that nobody wants to knit except me for other people. So I've got this to make socks.
Okay, we got to get it
I've
up
got
there.
that
So,
one.
so this is from Black Cat Custom Yarns,
Yeah.
and this is
Choco Mint?
Choco Mint.
Yeah.
I can't remember what this one's called.
It'll be on there. Let's have a look.
this is Choco.
So that's Choco Mint.
Yeah, and the reason these are caked is because they were in skeins, and Melissa was supposed to be giving them to other people, and I said, well, they need to be caked, so we caked it up before she went home yesterday.
Yep.
And then I discovered that I can't get this back in there, but I'll do
Okay.
that in a minute. This one is called Star Sapphire. And my friend, who is also my coworker, picked that for himself to become socks or something. But he is never without socks, so I think making it socks is going to be appropriate. But it sparkles and it's pink
Look
and
how
black.
pretty and sparkly that is.
And it makes him happy because
Yes.
I sent him pictures of it.
And so that is also from Black Cat.
Yes, Star Sapphire from Black Cat.
Mm-hmm.
No,
So
we are
there's-
not sponsored.
But I wouldn't mind a black cat.
We have a Black Cat, yeah. Okay.
And the Choco Mint is in their everyday sock base, and this is in their Blingtron 400 base.
Ooh. What is the Blingtron 400 base? Is it a sock yarn?
Let's have a look.
You can.
Okay.
Blingtron 400
and then I've
is
got
a
patterns.
it's the merino, it's the superwash merino silver stellina base, same as my Deadpool,
Okay.
in a fingering weight.
All right.
Too as well.
So,
My
well,
patterns.
your turn will come.
I know.
All right.
Just order
So
them.
I couldn't help myself.
Couldn't help yourself.
And so from Sweet Georgia Yarns, I picked up one of the Party of Fives.
Nice.
In these lovely colors. And yeah, this is a mini skein set, and it's the Tough Love sock set, and 96 meters, 28 gram skeins, and it's an 80/20 superwash merino nylon. And I can think of lots of, ooh, I could add, okay, yeah, anyway, so Sweet Georgia, and Sweet Georgia was one of the big sponsors of Knit City, and it actually was neat because Felicia had Felicia of Sweet Georgia Yarns had her blah, 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 what do you call it? Had her her looms all set up.
Oh yeah.
It's part of sort of a project thing that's going on with the School of Sweet Georgia right now. And if you don't know what the School of Sweet Georgia is, it's a school. It's an online school, and she teaches dyeing because, of course, they're a yarn dyeing company, and sort of the use of color and weaving and spinning and all of those great things. And it's all available online through the School of Sweet Georgia. So anyway, so she has things going on. So she had her looms all there and set up, and oh my gosh, they were pretty. Yeah. And then I went and tried spinning.
Nice.
It was good.
With your tendonitis.
Yeah, and I realized, okay, so spinning is not going to replace knitting because I still need to do the thing.
Yeah.
And then, but I also looked at a 8-shaft table loom.
Okay.
Because I would like to try some other weaving, but yeah, that I looked at them. That's what happened. I looked at them.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
I'm just clearing my throat.
Okay.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is from Twisted Fae. I don't remember. There wasn't a band. There wasn't a band, so I have no idea what it's called, but it's from Twisted Fae.
Sparkles!
It's red and it's not sparkles, shiny.
Oh.
It's orange.
I beg your pardon.
Because
orange and red.
my landlord's adorable child, one of two, likes shiny red, so it's going to become one of something. It's going to become part of an octopus for that cutie patootie upstairs.
So this was from Two Sisters Teddy Bear Co. And they had some free patterns.
My
for
first
some
ever
of their...
My first ever knitting patterns.
Yay! You can keep talking about those if you want.
So then I've got this one, which is also Richard DeVries, and it's got a little thingy with it, but I'm
Bless
which
you.
is
Bless you.
going to be for the younger of my landlord's two adorable children, and it's going to become when she's done showing it. So it's pinks and yellows pinks and purples.
Pinks and
would be
purples.
and it's going to become part of a baby owl for child number 2 upstairs who loves anything to do with purple.
Yes.
Aren't those cute?
And then another one of the free patterns, which was actually initially the one that caught my eye because it's super cute, is this little hedgehog, which I'm going to make for me.
Oh, it's so adorable.
It's going to be for me.
Oh, it's adorable.
When I get to it. Because
So
I've
you're-
got all of this.
So we do, we just need to find some hairy novelty yarn for that. Yeah.
Can I go on this?
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So then I've also, in and amongst my, so this is the first pattern I've ever purchased.
See, all these big moments. Well, she's designing her baby blanket.
I mean,
You start out like, boom, design it.
Yeah.
so this is from, I'm really excited about these.
Okay.
This is from Knox Mountain Knit Co. They're called the Cedar Creek Mittens.
Yes.
They're adorable. Cedar Creek is one of my favorite zones.
Oh, they are adorable.
There's the Cedar Creek Winery, which is my favorite winery.
Yep.
There's Cedar Creek Park. There's all kinds of stuff. Cedar Creek is one of my favorite zones in Kelowna, and this pattern is beautiful, and I cannot wait to make it out of yarn that Mom gave me, which is in there somewhere.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
All right. So I finally got myself a Big Blue Mama basket.
Ooh. Oh, she nice.
Yeah. And again, if you're not familiar with Big Blue Mama and the story behind Big Blue Mama, these baskets are from Ghana.
Sure, if you want.
And
Look at Melissa. She can't resist not
what did
knitting
they
right
say
now.
here?
I just didn't like sitting here.
It helps. Okay, help
Excuse
the
you?
people of Bulga as they work to sustain a handcraft tradition that has been a part of this region for hundreds of years, and they're fair trade and all those good things.
Mm-hmm.
Ethical collectives, fair wage, and what have you.
Nice.
So it's not like a great big basket. Like
No.
many of I have another basket. I think Oma gave it to me. I'm
have-
not sure if it came from Big Blue Mama or not, but even though I designed basket weave based on a pattern of a basket from
Yes.
Big Blue Mama, I kind of like the ones that are a little bit simpler.
Yeah.
And this to me is a good project size.
Yes.
And I was really happy. I've been in and out of her booth. I don't know how many times over the last few years, and I've never. It's like, oh, I can't decide. They're all so beautiful, but this one just sort of.
It spoke.
I fell in love with their little honey pot ones.
Oh, these cute little. They had a long
Like
strap,
hang it over your shoulder.
and then a little round pot with a lid.
Yeah,
Oh!
they
It
were
was
like a little
so
purse.
cute. Yeah,
Yeah,
were.
it does seem very cute.
They were super cute. They were neat. Okay. Did you have something else?
Nope.
Nope.
She
You're done.
just started
Okay.
knitting.
It's all me now. So then, so I was looking for bags. I was not really doing the yarn shopping thing this time. That wasn't what my trip was about because
That.
I promised myself I didn't want to buy yarn until I finished the stuff that I currently have on the go.
Yeah.
So I was looking at all the other stuff. You may have noticed I have, other stuff.
Yes.
And one of the other things, I wanted to see some different bags.
Right.
Because the first bags I ever bought were from Two Sticks and You.
Yes.
And then I ordered bags from Two Sticks and You because they appealed to me. I liked what I saw, and I
Yep.
gave Mike some bags from Two Sticks and You.
Yep.
And so I'd been walking along, and I'd been kind of looking at bags and picking up bags and looking at them, and nothing really grabbed me. And I went, oh my gosh, I love that
Winnie the Pooh.
pattern.
That Winnie the Pooh pattern.
And I was like, I need that. I have to have that in my life. And as I picked it up, I looked at the tag.
It's Two Sticks.
Two Sticks and You. And I looked up and I was like, oh my gosh. So,
As soon as I saw this bit with like Eeyore and Pooh Bear and Tigger,
yeah.
I instantly thought of our moment with Eeyore in Disneyland,
Oh, yeah.
and it
Yeah.
made me very happy.
Yeah.
So, so I got this bag from Two Sticks and You.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, well, and if you buy a bag, then you can have another bag from this rack for half price.
Nice.
And again, I looked over and I saw this pattern, and this made me very happy.
Yeah.
Just all sorts of crazy chickens and flamingos and toucans and
Makes me think of Honk.
yeah. Just anyway, so that one, and it's got the little handle.
Yes.
And let's see what's going on inside. A pretty red interior there, so that's cool. And then I had told her and then she remembered me from Yarn Okanagan 2 years ago when I made my first purchase.
Yes.
And then she said, you know what? I would like you to take a DPN/circular needle snap holder.
Ooh.
Cute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, so I looked through and I saw this one that was all Canada. Because I thought, okay, we're going to Shetland next year.
Yes.
And so I can have my little Canada thing on.
The Canadian tourist stereotype is a Canada flag on everything. So.
Yeah. So, this, if you haven't, seen this before, you poke your needles up in there,
Oh.
and you clip it, and you can also then bring this back and clip it again, so that
Clever.
So, I mean, it works with DPNs, but with your
Yes.
circular needles, that way your circular needle, A, you're not losing your stitches, and B, they're not poking, you know. I've actually done that. I've reached into my bag and got
Yeah.
a needle up my finger.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, I've done that.
Not a nice feeling. So that was very, very, very nice of her. So apparently, Two Sticks and You is my bag maker. She's got my number.
Yeah.
And so while I was there, I also picked up, now I gotta look at these again. Okay, so this was another present for Michael.
Oh.
So it's a yarn progress keeper and some little stitch marker things.
Good. Thank you.
And then I got this progress keeper for Melissa.
What?
And it says Knitting Diva, because now she's going to be a Knitting Diva.
I didn't know that I got it. Aw, I can't
And then I picked this one up for me just because it was cute, and it's a little llama.
Aww.
And I need more progress keepers, so progress markers, whatever. So I think that's it.
That was a lot.
Lots of little things.
Yeah.
I did the yarn.
Yeah, you did the yarn.
Yeah.
And that was the end of Yarn Acquisitions. And now it's time for
Foes.
Foes! Finished objects.
Almost.
This has been Foes.
Almost. Okay.
Look at you! Okay, no, that's whip.
Okay.
Yes.
It's almost.
And now it's time for whips!
Whips.
Works in progress.
Yes.
Melissa, since you're holding yours up.
The baby blanket.
Baby blanket.
It's in the middle of a row. Don't stretch it too much.
So, here, lean forward. You're not, you gotta learn about this. We gotta show things. So, this is the baby blanket Melissa's been working on
Baby
for a
blanket.
while now. But holy, has she ever made progress. So, I think the first time we saw this, it was down here.
Yes.
Yeah.
About that first color change line. And then she had kind of a spurt of knitting this summer or last spring that got her up to about here.
And then I got the yarn barf.
And then yarn barf happened. So since in the last 3 days, she's done from this, hold it down, Melissa. I'm reaching up to the sky here. She's done from this white line up to where she is here. So this is just, it's a garter stitch blanket. Really straightforward, back and forth.
With some baby yarn.
Yeah, I can't remember who the yarn is from. It's an acrylic yarn, so it's nice to be able to wash and all that. And
Baby friendly.
yeah,
Yeah.
babies
For my nephew Wesley.
babies can barf and
Your
pee and poo on
nephew.
it, and
It's my nephew.
so that's the colored yarn.
Mm-hmm.
There. So yay!
Yes.
That's Melissa's whip.
Yeah.
Michael,
Hi.
what are you whipping?
I am currently whipping on Ursa. Actually, I just finished a row, or a round, so this would be a good time to stab that in there.
Don't stab yourself.
Nope.
You're good. Let's do it.
And yeah, so I'm still progress on the sleeve. It's coming. It's coming.
It's a sweater.
Yep.
So yeah,
And this is for Robin.
This is for
this
Robin.
is for Robin.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, that color's going to look gorgeous on
Mhm.
Yeah. And so yep, there goes the sleeve.
Yeah.
Now that I can actually see it in person.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah.
look beautiful on her.
Sort of a Merlot.
Yeah.
Robin, it's
So
going to look gorgeous
that's
on you.
Ursa by Jacqueline
Seaslick.
Seaslick.
I mean, everything looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And I've only worked on one thing, and now I won't be working on anything.
And Melinda was working on it too.
And Melinda was also working on her own
Right.
On her, yeah.
Novelli by Caitlin Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'll unsnap.
Unsnap the snaps that you just snapped from Two Sticks and You.
Yes. So this is my Novelli as far as I've got so far by Caitlin Hunter.
Yeah. Oh, it's a very nice pattern.
I love it. And I knew that this green and purple, so this is Midnight Cravings, Lush base sock yarn in, the green is Kelp Forest, and the purple is something else. Velvet Plum. And hi, Jaden!
Hi, Jade.
Hi, Jaden.
Hi, Jaden.
I saw you. We waved and hugged. Jaden's the first person who ever went, Sue!
Nice.
At Knit City.
I was there for that.
Well, no, but you weren't.
No, that
because-
wasn't right.
Anyway, so then the body of the Novelli will be in this speckle, which has those colors in it as well.
Ooh.
And it's a nice light gray, and I think it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
And let's see, we saw Carla from Knit to Yarns.
Nice.
We
Hi,
saw
Carla. Hi, Carla.
Hi, Carla.
Hi, Carla. We saw Kim. Oh my gosh, and I'm having a blank. From Isis Fiber Arts.
Hi, Kim.
Oh, and was asking if you'd knit your sock blank yet.
I have not.
I remember that conversation, but I don't remember anybody's names.
Yes, I'm having a
remember that
complete
happening.
No,
blank right now. That's
most
so
of my yarn from Knit City is still in my cupboard.
Mm-hmm.
So
All the more reason that you didn't need to.
didn't
be
need
going
to come
this year.
No.
I'd knit with you guys, but I can't.
No.
And so yeah. So that's where our whips are.
Yeah.
Are at. And so Mike,
Hi.
what do you bring to the table?
Well, today I bring another game from my wish list of board games. And it is another one from one of my family's unknown favorite designers, Vlada Chavadl, who designed Codenames. It is one of his first masterworks, called Galaxy Trucker. In Galaxy Trucker, you play as truckers in the galaxy.
Okay.
But it's notable for the first portion of the game, you have to first build your truck. What's up?
Oh, nothing. It looked like you were knitting funny.
But yeah, in the first part of the game, you have a little board with squares that you need to place your truck parts into, and all the truck parts are face down in a great big pile in the center of the table, and you have, I can't remember how long it is, but it's a short period of time to just grab parts and put them in your truck.
Okay.
And hope that it doesn't get hit by a comet in the one spot that would cause the whole truck to fall apart.
That sounds frantic.
It is very frantic, but it is.
It reminds me of the caffeine rush.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's frantic enough that it has earned a 10th year anniversary edition, like 4 or 5 expansions.
Wow.
Don't you ruin my. Okay, it's yarn.
It's on my wish list.
Okay.
Galaxy Trucker by Vlada Chavadl.
Cool. So I wouldn't get as stressed out as I would about pandemic.
Well, no, because
Anxiety.
in Galaxy Trucker you can.
Pandemic is a game and it gives me anxiety.
I think we've played Pandemic.
Not with me.
No.
No?
Okay. Okay.
I don't get invited
Okay.
to all your game nights.
So, well, no, pandemic is when we just play.
Oh.
Like,
I
Yeah.
just clip this
it's getting very, very warm in here.
Well, somebody had to close the door.
Okay, events from around the
world.
world.
Sorry, Melissa was asking me a question. Generally, you clip that right onto a stitch.
It would be nice if you paid attention for a minute. Yeah, you clip it to a stitch. Mike's right. Show her what to do. Okay, so on Saturday, October 12th, it's the New Hampshire Wool Arts Tour at various farms in the Monadnock region of New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, you say?
Yes, the New Hampshire Wool Arts Tour. That actually sounds like a lot of fun.
It does.
To go around to the farms.
But you then
and-
try not to hit it.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes?
On Saturday, October 19th, it's the Autumn Fiber Festival
They just leave it there.
at the Ashland County Fairgrounds Ashland,
Ashland?
Ohio.
Ohio, you say?
Ohio. And on Saturday, October 19th, it's the Fiber Shindig at the Hillhurst Sunnyside Community Center in Calgary, Alberta.
That sounds fun.
That's nearby. Well,
Everyone's from Calgary.
everybody is from Calgary.
Everyone's from Calgary. Okay, that's a long story, and everyone's not from Calgary, but that was just one of those things that I once upon a time said. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, just a reminder, we will, I don't know if I said it before or not, but we will have our Knit City Adventures in a separate video.
Yes.
So watch for that if you want to see sort of some of the what's Knit City about and what goes on there, and me trying to spin and Melissa trying to get tickets.
And me having my epiphany and my light bulb moment.
Well, yeah, but I didn't record that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had it on our little day one.
We talked about that. Yeah, but
on our
okay.
little-
Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay,
So, yeah.
well, is that everything then?
Yeah, thanks for staying with us. That was a long one.
With us. That was mostly a Yarnquisition episode.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today and watching this here on YouTube. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give us a little hi down in the comments below. It really does help us out here on YouTube if you can do that. Follow us on Instagram, Close Knit Family Knitcast. Join us on Ravelry. All the information for that will be on the end card and in the description.
What?
Oh, my Instagram.
Okay, what's your Instagram?
Honey Sweet Knits.
Melissa has begun a knitting Instagram, and it is Honey Sweet Knits.
And you're on Ravelry.
And I'm on a Ravelry also as Honey Sweet Knits.
That's Honey Sweet Knits. Okay.
Yes.
I'll see if I can add that to the description. But as always, keep your knitting close and your family closer. Bye.